Hey guys, hi and welcome to the video. This video I'm gonna be solving a very popular question on Leet code, that is longest substring problem. I have a very nice visual representation through which I will explain you the problem and the concept. So let's get started with the video. So let me switch my screen here. So the problem essentially given, before we go to the explanation, right? We are given a string and we need to compute the maximum length of a, so basically longest length of a substring, right? So for example, ABC is one of them, right? Then BCA is one of them, right? Then CAB is one of them, right? Right? Then ABC is one of them, right? In all the cases, right, we have the longest as 3, right? So the output should be 3. This is a tricky problem and it is actually difficult because I had to go through a lot of videos and tutorials to understand the concept, right? So here is how the algorithm works, right? I have a very beautiful representation that will explain you the concept here. So let me come here. Okay, so the first time we'll create a variable called max which will hold the maximum value. Okay, so the first time when you come in, so we come across A, right? So we are gonna maintain an array and store all the lookup, right? So we are gonna say, hey, have I seen A before in the array? Initially I have not seen, right? So we are gonna append A to the array, right? So now we go next, that is B. You're gonna ask the same question. Have you seen B before in this array? You have not seen, append B to the array. Then we go forward, C, right? You have not seen C before. Now, every time you do that, right, I do want to say that, right, every time you do that, for example, when you have not seen A before, right, the max length is 0, right? So you're going to check, is the max length less than the length of the array? If it is, update the max. So it's going to be 1. Have you seen B before? Nope, I have not seen B before. Update the max length. Have I seen C before? Nope, I have not seen before. And my max length is less than the length of array. So this will become 3. Now same thing goes here, right? When we move forward, A, have I seen A before? Yes, I have seen A before in the array. Is it at the first character? Yes, it is at first character. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to dislocate, we need to remove this and we need to reduce our window size here, right? Then we essentially move to the next point, right? We're gonna ask the same question. Have we seen, okay, before that we need to append A here. So this is how it's gonna look like. Now we move forward, right? So we come here. Now we ask the same question every time. Have I seen B in the lookup table? Yes. Is it at the first position? Yes. So remove it, right? Reduce the window size. Again, right? Now what we do is we come to the C. Have I seen C before? Yes, I have seen C before. Of course, you forgot to add B here, right? So now you're going to say, hey, have I seen C before? Yes, I have seen C before. Is it at the first position? Yes, it is. Remove it, reduce the length, right? Now comes the interesting part here, right? So now the interesting part. Now B, you're gonna ask a question. Have I seen B before in this array? The answer is yes. Is it at the first position? No, it is not at the first position. So my new window is gonna be my, so now I'll point this out. So my new window, I need to locate where this element is, right? So we were on the B character, right? Gray. So I'm gonna say, or green, whatever, right? I'm gonna see, hey, in my array, at which position is the B? It is in the middle position, right? Oops, not this one. So it is at the middle position, right? Agree? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say I need to slice my array. So my new window is gonna be from here, right? And then again, I'm gonna check, is the maximum length less than the window length? Of course, I'll remove this, right? So you'll have C and B here, right? And then you can ask the same question. Hey, what is the maximum length? Is it 3, right? What is the length of this? So it is 2. So don't update the max counter because the maximum substring that I've seen is 3, right? Then I keep moving forward, right? Again, then it comes here. We say, have I seen B before? Yes, you have seen B before, right? So what we do, we remove it. We go to the end, right? And essentially it finishes up, right? So hopefully you got a pseudo idea of how you have to do this, right? Now here is the code. I'll try my best again, as I said, right? So we create a variable called current character. And then what we do is we check, is the current character not in the array? Is it not in the array? For the first time, it's not gonna be there in the array, right? So we add the stuff into the array. So we add that, then we check the max of C, right? Initially it is 0. Is 0 less than 1? Yes. So update the max C as 1. So the length is 1. Next time B comes in, length is 2, right? 3. And the next time A, B, C, and then you have A. So you're gonna ask a question. Have I seen A before in the array? The answer is yes, I have seen A before. Is it at the first position? Right? So this is essentially this way, right? Right? So now A, B, C, and when A comes, right, you're gonna say, hey, is it at the first position? Yes. Then you remove the A, and then you append this current character at the end, right? And you keep moving your window, right? So that's that. Now the last part of the logic is the slicing part, which is the edge case that we talked about. That is nothing but this one, right? So when we have A, B, and C, so at this point, when we go to the B, we're gonna ask ourselves a question. Have I seen B before? Yes. Is it at the first position? The answer is no, it is not at the first position. If it is not at the first position, I wanna basically locate my B, where is it? And I wanna start my window after that, right? So my new window is gonna be after this, right? And I wanna add B to this, right? So I'll take this off and my new window will be this, right? And then I keep moving forward, right? So this is exactly what I did. Array of index of current character. So I locate the position of B plus 1 because my new window, when I am here, it has to start from all the way from here, right? So I locate the index of B and then I say plus 1, so it's gonna start from this one, right? So hopefully this makes sense, and we append the character, right? Which is what I just did. So the entire code is there in the description section below, so kindly check that out. This question is really tricky because I myself had to go and read a lot of Geeks for Geeks and a lot of YouTube videos to just understand the concept, right? I could have simply copy pasted, but essentially that would not have helped me to understand the concept, right? So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. This is essentially asked in Amazon and Facebook and a lot of big companies, right? So this is essentially the problem of finding the longest substring. The goal is to essentially print the maximum length of the substring without repetition, of course. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll leave the source code of the Python code that I have written in the description section below. And if you have any more question, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and we can go from there. Yeah, this is really tricky because it took me also a while to understand, right? So I had to go through videos just to understand the concept first, right? Once I understood, then I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense now. All right, thank you so much for watching. Keep smiling, keep programming. I'll see you guys in the upcoming next video.